Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. Welcome back to Newearth.land, where we are decommodifying shelter, energy, food and water and making these things basic human rights. I just thought it would be a good idea so that we can live in a much better world where we're all self-actualized. That's what we really want to achieve. But here's the problem. We live in a kind of a hell, don't we? And albeit though, one man or woman's, let's keep it gender neutral, hell can be another man or woman's heaven. So what are the common denominators? What could everyone basically agree on that could be a heavenly condition? How do we create heaven on Earth? Because we live in a beautiful planet. Apart from the areas that we've totally trashed, right? Apart from, this pub round the corner where I live, I see people vomiting outside on a Friday, Saturday night on a regular basis. But apart from that, apart from all the junk food, denatured junk food, crap toxic tap water, pollution in every city, plastic in the ocean, apart from the fact that we're trashing the planet and that we're psychologically enslaved to an insane socio-economic model that we call capitalism, things are going pretty well. So how do we create a better world for everyone? Well, it has to start where everyone would start. If you imagine, right, you're on a tiny little island, right? Imagine you just woke up tomorrow and you were just on the beach on an island. Now, how the bloody hell did I get here? Like, where am I? That's absolutely the mindset that we need actually to expand into higher states of consciousness. Right, is this humble amazement, right? But that is a slight digression because we want to focus on this video. Okay, the conditions. What would you do first if you were on an island? It would be maybe quite cold at night, so you'd get some shelter, and perhaps before that you want to find some water, and you also will need some food. So clearly, those physiological requirements are absolutely foundational to every human being on this planet, and therefore, why on earth are we not, just like we would on that little tropical island, freely provide those things as basic human rights? That's what we need to do. That's the common denominator between whether you're left wing, right wing, it doesn't matter. Everyone physiologically needs those things for their own independence, their own autonomy, which simply means freedom from external control. No one wants to be controlled, no one wants to be manipulated. You remove those things like we have done in our cities mainly, and there's all these global interconnected networks in place that are all financially dependent, right, on those things. So we have to keep working, we have to do in the rat race, Monday blues, Tuesday, Friday, then you're hanging out with all these people, your colleagues who don't even like them, and you're spending all this time with these people and you're not living in self-actualization. You don't even want to be around these people, but you're having to. And so if you don't want to work in this office, you've got to then find another job, and then you've got to go do that, it doesn't matter which plantation or office you're working in. It doesn't matter, because you're still going to be psychologically enslaved for shelter, energy, food and water. Those basic things. So people often say, well, no, it is a choice because you could do this if you want, you can do that if you want to. It's like, well, if I offer you McDonald's or Burger King, there's not much of a choice there, right? And I feel like that is ultimately what's here. Because what are the choices here? Everybody wants to experience abundance. What is abundance? It's simply the ability to do what you want to do when you want to do it. And the best way for us to accelerate and expedite that process so we can all live the lives that we truly want to live, we wake up and we feel blissful at the day ahead. Imagine that. Instead of feeling what so many people feel on Monday, hence the Monday blues, they feel anything but that. They feel kind of despair, right? And they even now start to come up with this term, the Sunday scaries. So we've now got the Sunday scaries because the week ahead is basically something you don't want to experience, just living for the weekend, living for your next holiday. We've then got Monday blues and TGI Friday. So that's pretty much half of your life right there, to take those 3 days out of the week. And so we want to be waking up though, we want to be thriving, not just surviving on this planet, right? So how do we do that? Well, we do that by coming together. We need the community. So this is where all the people who are awakening to the truth and they're very privy to what's going on with this whole new breed of 21st century fascism or communism, what you want to call it, the new world order, globalism. But that doesn't mean we throw the baby out with the bathwater. We still need to come together as a community. We need to operate in harmony with one another. We just need to be friends and nice to each other. It's so easy, but we've come so far from that. So we need to rebuild the community, and then we need to crowdfund land. And we therefore need to start doing what the government should have been doing the whole time, which is simply to freely provide shelter, energy, food and water, those 4 things again, as basic human rights. How do we do that? We come together, we crowdfund the land, right? YouTube, social media, we've got incredible communication technologies now. Let's use them more wisely. Yes, we still want to be sharing videos of like sneezing pandas and random things, but we need to also be using our money and We need to be using the internet more wisely. We can use our money more wisely by putting it together to crowdsource this land, and then we can operate what is basically a government 2.0 that's more fitting for the 21st century, so that we can create an infrastructure architecturally that's fitting for the 21st century. We need to upgrade the drivers, right? We're still living in this sort of Victorian era, not only architecturally, but also psychologically. So we need to integrate a higher mindset into the development and conception of new architecture. And we need to integrate technologies, liberating technologies that we have today. We can simply use them. Amazing water technologies, hydroponics. We've got all sorts of waste to energy systems. Right, we've got it all. It's all here for the taking, but we just need the intention. We need the psychology. We need to change our mindset. We need to come together, and we need to work together as a team. Who is it? Martin Luther King, who said, "Those who love peace must learn to organise themselves as effectively as those who love war." And who else was it that said? Buckminster Fuller, who said, "You never change something by fighting existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete." So let's stop moaning, let's stop signing these petitions. The politicians will never do anything. They're not designed to do anything. They've been lobotomized. They have no right brain hemisphere. They have no imagination. Idealism becomes realism. We need, firstly, a concept, a vision. What's the vision? What's the vision of the EU? There is no vision. People are just coming together for capitalism. And most of these people who are coming together under the EU are anti-capitalists, but they don't realise that they're coming together for capitalism. There is no new model there. It's simply unifying people. This is the Western Bloc, communism united for capitalism. That's what's happening. If they bring out a universal basic income, they bring out something like this, you're going to have more dependence on the state. You're going to be more enslaved. You're going to have less autonomy, less freedom. We need all those things in society. We need to reconcile socialism and capitalism. Let's come together. We can create a better world, but only when we come together. So please subscribe. I'll make a little clicking sound just like that, and maybe do a little bell so you can be notified when a new video is created. Do get in touch with me below in the comments. That's a little bit down there. It's just like this. Just introduce yourself and say hello. Because we need to do that. We need to start uniting, and we need to start uniting super fast. So yeah, do check out some other videos on here. I'll be interested in your feedback and your thoughts. And then check out the architecture, of course, at Newearth.land/how. And the whole thing, the what, the why, the when, the how, all of it. And so the idea is that we subscribe, share, support, those 3 steps towards a better world. Please, I'd love your support on this. So do get in touch with me, Adam at Newearth.land, and we can build a better world together. Freedom, abundance, well-being, the Satya Yuga. That's where we're heading, towards existence, consciousness, bliss. We all have those moments, right, when we connect to some sort of higher thing, we feel blissful. That can happen all the time. Put your head above the clouds. The sun is always shining. Okay, subscribe to the tribe at Newearth.land, a place for like-minded souls, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching.